You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. It's time to talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Matchday 6 went down yesterday. And, yeah, the match was played in Lagos between MFMFC and Wiki Tourists. And it's safe to say it wasn't a good visit for Wiki Tourists to Lagos because they lost by 2-1 in that game. Adebayo Waheed and Akila Jesse scoring those 2 goals for NFM in that victory. Other results, Kano Pillars defeated Plateau United by 2-0. I'm sure George will join us later to talk about that one. Ifeanyi Uba and Aqua United 1-1. Good result away from home for Aqua United. Yobe 1-0 over Katsina. Eimba 1-0 over Abia Warriors. Slim wins, another slim win, Sunshine Stars, and 1-0 over El Kanene Warriors. I mentioned his name already. George Essien, sports journalist, is in the studio to discuss, to review Matchday 6 of Nigerian Professional Football League, as well as the 2018 African Nations Championship going on in Morocco. George, it's great to have you on the show. What a day. Always a pleasure. What a day to have you as well to Nigeria in the final. We'll talk about that later, but let's go through Matchday 6 of the NPFL. And your most surprising results, you would say?
Maybe Plateau United going down like that, Kano Pillars.
So easy.
Yeah, so easy.
What happened to Aqua United?
It's Kano, though.
Yeah, it's Kano, but, I thought that Plateau United will be very conscious of the chasing pack,
right?
Especially Aqua United, who have cemented their place on top of the league. But of course, it's Kano, and I give it up to the Kano Pillars side as well. Most interesting, of course, had to be.
I know where you're going. Come on, just spit it out.
Aqua and
FC Fire Aqua United. I mean,
they got a point away from her. I think that's good, right? That's big.
It's a big one. I mean, if I'm about through in everything. There was one change, though, from my cover side. I think Ariwa Chukwu came up in that game. He wasn't there in the 2-0 win over Kwara United. So it was sort of, a gamble by Makaba, but it still paid off, A great goal by Cyril Sema, and the equalizer came later on by FC Fayoba. A point is not a bad result for Aqua United. Don't forget that Ifeanyi also stole a point from Aqua United. I think that was the last game last season or so. So great stuff indeed. And it's just coming a few hours before the mega partnership is signed, with an airline for Aqua United. So they're really having things going very well for them.
Yeah, I think I love that partnership. It's going to be a good one for them, especially when you're traveling to the north and all that.
That's right.
Okay. MFM was also another game you mentioned. Right here, more like their good home run continues. If they can extend that, when they travel, outside the shores of of Lagos, it's going to be an easy one for them. But I don't know what keep happening to MFM here. They play very well, no matter how big and how strong the team is. But away from home, it's always very, very difficult.
First goal of the match by Adebayo Waheed, good goal. It's good to see them retain some of these young stars after the departure of Ode, right? Stephen Ode. They've got some really young stars coming up as well. So I remember Coach Fidelis Elechukwu was in the studio a few weeks ago. We said we should watch out for surprises, and certain names are going to, really do well this season. See examples of that.
Yeah, I trust that MFM will do well this season. It's early days yet. We see the same sort of consistency. Who knows, we might see another Ode emerge at the end of the season. Cecilia talked about their away form. It's not just MFM. There have been a couple, some teams that have been poor
away from home.
Back travelers.
I don't think we saw any away win,
except the draw.
Except the draw, by Aqua United. Penultimate week, they also took an away.
Okay. So we're going to see the place of Aqua United. I know you guys are doing so well. I mean, the manager of the club is doing so well. Okay, Aqua United, congratulations for picking the only point away from home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's talk about this in focus this morning. Just yesterday we talked about the fact that we're waiting for the list of the Waffle Cup. It wasn't out, but right now it is out. For the girls, and all of them, of course, all home-based players. You have Rivers United dominating, some from Bias, Rivers Angels. I'm sorry about that. Rivers Angels dominating the pick of the pack from Rafiat Sule and all other girls you can think about. Now, going from the goalkeepers, you have Chuku Okeke from Ine Queens, Rita Kereko from Delta Queens, Chioma Wonko from Nasarawa Amazons, Chiamaka Unadozie from Rivers Angels, of course, Oluwaseun Bello from Police Machine. Also from the defenders, you have Ayomide Ojo from Police Machine, Kemi Family Duty, Confidence Queens, Gloria Ogbona, Ibom Angels, Okpeyemi Ayeni Beru, Sunshine Queens, Mary Lobusere from Rivers Angels, Sarah Iloduba from Oshun Babes, Joy Jegede from Delta Queens, Lillian Tule, Uju Okafo from Delta Queens. Also, all the players you have from the Midfield House, Osasi Gunovia from Bayelsa Queens, Ihoma Oyebuchi, Sunshine Queens, Lua Kemi Turiola from Police Machine, Ugechi Ukona from Delta Queens, of course, Folashade Ijamulusi of Wafa League, that's the other junior league, then Peace Effing from Ine Queens. Now, going to the forwards, that's where you have the duo of FC Robo ladies, talking about Mary Ajo from Oshun Babes, Messi Amanze from Rivers Angels, Juliet Sunday Sunshine Queens, Aminati Yakubu Bayesa, Chinasia Uchendu Rivers, Rashida Ajibade FC Robo, Anam Imo from Nasarawa Amazons. These are the girls that were on the four cornets.
A lot of them.
The two of them. Then you have Mariam Aluko from Confluence Quiz, Rafiat Sule from Rivers Angels. 2 times highest goal scorer in the league before now. Monday Gift, of course, also pulled from the four cornets, and Alice Gebe Rivers Angels, Precious Edowo, and you have a Chioma Wogo. About 4 names are the ones that we're really familiar with, talking about with the women's team, the ones that were, at the African Seniors Championship.
Joy Jegede.
Joy Jegede has another name.
There seems to be a little controversy. I heard the coach was complaining that it'll be too soon to throw the four cornets, ladies into the camp. But, I look at it this way.
They needed to rest.
If I know they need to rest, but they need to be ready at any time. Right. I think these girls are in form. They just finished the run of qualifiers. They're even better placed to play than the Super Falcons, who might be very rusty. So I think the coach should just take a break from that cry. Allow these girls go into camp and just refresh the team instead of just having the old legs there that haven't had action for close to a year, I'm sure.
Right.
No, not close to a year.
Okay.
I mean, the season ended like in November, right?
In November.
Yeah, for the national team.
For the national team.
That's what
for the national team.
Okay, for the national team.
And it's coming at